It's so good.
It's probably that one.
I mean, I also love Jack and Nestor.
Yeah. Yeah. I also love Jack and Ash.
Yes. So good.
Yeah.
So good.
Talking about Cole and Nia and Cole and Soriano.
Yeah.
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 There's
so many good dynamics. It's hard to pick.
I'm so excited to get into this show. I'm not going to lie, I watched it in the span of 12 hours. So it feels like a fever dream.
That's impressive.
Yes.
It's literally 10 hours.
That is a fever dream.
Right, but I feel like I was in that hurricane with you. So much happens in such a short little period of time.
Yes, definitely.
But I wanted to start off and just kind of ask, I mean, obviously there's so many medical dramas out there.
Mm-hmm.
What really set this one apart, and were you ever nervous about joining one of those?
For me, what made this feel so distinct is the central story between these two characters and the specific investigation into the gray area that those characters have experienced over the past year of their relationship. And I thought that was really compelling and interesting and something that I had not seen on television, definitely not in a medical drama. And I also really loved the structure of the flashbacks. It was really fun, both as an actor and kind of just reading them and thinking about what they would be to see that kind of layer of the story.
And the added element of the hurricane too is always fun.
Yes, yeah.
Carlton Hughes, one of our creators, he's got a lot of experience with hurricanes, having done 5 Days of Memorial. So I knew we were in good hands with that. But this idea of all these people trapped in this hospital, not trapped, but saving lives, but also the two of us having to work together professionally, but also carry the baggage of what's happened between us and slowly dispel that for the audience as the episodes go on. It's a lot of tension. It's fun.
And I know in the show, there's, the difference in lighting to kind of let us know if we're in a flashback, if we're in current times. How did you both lock into what era of the character you were in?
My hair.
Yeah, your hair did change.
Is it really different?
Yeah,
That's so funny.
Yeah,
so in makeup, you were now I know.
I want to be more coiffed. It was no, it wasn't
That's
really,
so
but the hair
funny.
did change subtly. But there was. It was kind of interesting piecing that together. I'm curious what you did, but I kind of was trying to create a timeline for myself of the 12 months leading into present day and figuring it out. And you and I would have some conversations about it, but it was all over the place. It wasn't consistently from 12 months back to present day. It was kind of 11 months and then it would be 2 months. And then, so it was challenging to kind of get it all out there chronologically, I think, for me. But
most of the time, though, I think what made it easier was the flashbacks are usually in chronological order, and so and the current time is in chronological order. So you just kind of have these two tracks running in parallel. Basically, the only one that's out of sequence, I think, is that first one, in episode 1. And so you kind of get to grow the characters up at 2 different times in their life at the same time. Yeah. So it was kind of great. I mean, I thought that it was, and also because a lot of the flashbacks are outside of the hospital. It kind of took care of itself, I felt.
And Willa, I did want to ask you, obviously you're playing a badass woman who's going through a lot and she's kind of trying to figure out where she stands. But also, that's just so powerful for a woman to see that she's trying to speak her truth, trying to handle her job. What were you really excited when you were going to play this character?
I think that she's an incredibly complicated character where a lot is left unsaid. And I think that she's also someone who kind of has trouble even identifying really the experience that she's going through. I think there's a lot of compartmentalization happening. And I just really loved the fact that this show was not kind of hand-holding its way through the complicated grayness of the story and the decisions that were being made. And I think that what I just love most about her as a character is that she's, a human who is therefore imperfect, who is making imperfect choices with the best information available to her. And then reevaluating those choices when more information becomes available. And I think, kind of the ultimate place where it goes is an understanding that the choices did not serve what she actually needed as a sense of closure and sort of, restoration there between those two characters. And I just thought that was a really beautiful way of honoring the humanity of that person.
To close us off, personally, I love Sophie and Camila.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
You have to love their dynamic.
I know, it's so good.
Do you have a favorite relationship that came out of this show?
It's probably that one.
It's so good.
It's probably that one.
I mean, I also love Jack and Nestor.
Yeah. Yeah. I also love Jack and Ash.
Yes, so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Talking about Cole and Nia and Cole and Soriano.
Yeah.
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 There's
There's
a
so many
lot,
good
though.
Right,
dynamics.
there's
It's
so
hard to
many.
pick. I feel like
know.
someone's gonna be
Season
I
hurt.
also love you and Elijah. I feel like I can say that,
True.
but like it's a beautiful friendship, and that's a testament to good writing because
Yeah.
there's a lot of really good dynamics between all of
Yeah,
them.
I'm already
Definitely.
seeing all the fan edits, so
Yeah.
everyone's loving
Woo!
it.
Yay, we love
Thank
that.
you both so much.
Thank you.
So nice to meet you.